Welcome back to Inside the PGTI, final round of the Gujarat Kensville Challenge. Here is Sluter on 6 under at the 12th. And the line here looks good. Oh, it almost went in as well. It's still rolling as well. That's actually brushed the flag itself, but not dropped. And that will be a simple tap-in for birdie to take him to 7 under. Daniel Im on 8 under at the 14th. A very scoreable par 5. And that should be a routine birdie for him to take him to 9 under. MacArthur on that score as well at the 12th. Second shot. Slap bang in the middle of the fairway. And that one spins back to give him a decent birdie opportunity from 6 feet or so. Mukesh Kumar from even closer for birdie. And that one dribbles in. So he moves to 5 under at the 14th. Probably too far back though. Here is the leader at the 12th. Not the best of lies. But he likes the line here. And that's why. Super effort, pin high, just to the right, and a chance for birdie. Daniel Im for birdie at the 14th after that superb approach, and he does move to 9 under. And certainly now one of the major contenders, as is this man MacArthur once again, to get into double figures.
Good birdie.
No problems there. Pressure not getting to MacArthur. And he's now on 10 under. So suddenly a little bit of pressure on Shiv Kapoor. Although he does have this birdie opportunity of his own. Also at the 12th, playing alongside MacArthur. No problems. Clenches his fist. Shiv would be such a popular winner. And he's on track on 13 under. Mukesh Kumar. Does he have another birdie in the tank? Here at the 15th. Looks good and in. So Kumar with this back 9 charge. One of his trademarks. Suddenly on 6 under. But that is 7 shots off the pace. And here's Kapoor with an eagle putt at the 14th. Can he get to 15 under and give himself some breathing space? Just misses to the left-hand side, but a perfectly weighted putt. And that will take him in a moment to 14 under. Daniel Im on 9 under at the par 3. So with a bit of work to do from just off the green. And that's short by quite a distance. That's a 18-footer for par that he'll now have to sink, or his challenge will be over. MacArthur now, shot through the green. And that's why this is for bogey. An absolute must if he is still to contend, and it does catch the right edge and in, but he does fall to 9 under. Well, Daniel Im left this very short, and consequently he has a par putt from 10 feet or so and manages to sink it too. Excellent save there. He remains on 9 under. Could be running out of holes though, especially if this goes in, and you would expect it to. Shiv Kapoor, the leader, to move to 14 under from short distance. And there it is. Kapoor in control. Here is the Sri Lankan Mitten Pereira. Excellent start to the day. And now a chance to finish with a flourish too at the 17th. And at least save his par. But he can't, and that is disappointing. Faded a little on the back 9, and Pereira will fall to 6 under with 1 hole to play. MacArthur now, having dropped a shot at the 14th.
Nice shot.
Now playing the par 4 15th. His second shot will nestle pin high, but a good 20 feet away. Sluter for birdie. This is to move to 8 under. He's running out of holes, especially if this doesn't drop. And again, on an impeccably conditioned green, he leaves that short. MacArthur to get back to 10 under. No problems there. Very up-down round for him. But he is still right in the mix. 4 shots off the pace. Daniel Im. This is 4th shot after a wild tee shot. It is a par 5 though, so if this is close, he can still walk away unscathed. Takes a horrible bounce though, and that will run right to the lip of the green. And he's now going to struggle to remain on 9 under. MacArthur on 10 under. This is the par 3 16th. One of the harder holes on the course, 195 yards. And that will just roll off the green. And that's not the easiest of up and downs. Mukesh Kumar from the sand. That almost went in. He's so competent at those splash shots. And that for him will be a birdie. And he'll move to 7 under. On the note of birdies, MacArthur. Putter in hand from just off the green to try and get to 11 under. And this is looking decent. And it's in. Super stuff by MacArthur. And out of nowhere, after a poor tee shot, he charges to 11 under. Daniel Im for par. From the edge of the green, it's a very long putt, and he leaves it short. And that will mean that he will fall to 8 under. Now, MacArthur red hot at the moment. Another birdie opportunity at the par 5 17th. This is for 3 in a row. And it also looks good. And it's in. MacArthur to 12 under. And suddenly it's game on. Shiv Kapoor will have seen that as well, remember, because they're playing alongside each other. Daniel Im on 8 under. Second shot at the last. And this looks good. And it's going to be fired right at the pin. And stop only 4 feet away for a birdie chance, which would take him to 9 under. Shiv Kapoor, huge putt here for par. And he sinks it again. At all the right moments. He just seems to motor with that putter, despite a few wobbles, and maintains a 2-shot lead. Daniel Im after that superb approach that we saw just a moment ago. He can't mop up, though, his birdie opportunity. Very frustrating for Daniel. He'll end with a par and stay on 8 under. Shiv Kapoor in the rough, second shot at the last with a 2-shot lead. Runs straight out to see where this one lands. And that is going to fire all the way through the green and nestle by a couple of golf carts. So now par by no means routine for the leader. Lucky he's got a bit of breathing space though. What can he do with his third shot? It's quite flat ground over there, so the lie should be fine. Just a safe chip onto the green. And that's superb. So much so that it should guarantee him the title. Par now should be routine. MacArthur, though, could really turn the screw here if he can move to 13 under for a birdie at the last and reduce the deficit to 1, but it doesn't drop. It broke too early, not quite enough pace on the ball. And as a result, he is surely out of contention now. He'll finish on 12 under. Philip Archer can match him on that score with this birdie opportunity. Really went for it in this late stage of the round. But it didn't turn. And he will remain on 11 under. Shiv Kapoor is only a few feet away for par. So this is for the title. And he can actually miss this and still take it as well. But he doesn't. Closes with a par on 14 under. Shiv Kapoor is the winner here of the 2013 Gujarat Kensville Challenge. It's a 2-shot win. And it never really looked in doubt. Firm pressure nonetheless by Andrew MacArthur in particular, who got hot on the back nine. But Kapoor never really wobbled, showed no signs of nerves. A final round 71 for him for a two-shot victory over Andrew MacArthur. He with a 69 in his last round. Same score as well for Philip Archer in his last round in third place. He closes on 11 under, and those three really the major contenders. Daniel Im in fourth place with Mukesh Kumar and Tim Sluter also finishing well.
It's a great field of players. I mean, Phil Archer, Andrew MacArthur, I've known them for a while. They're really good players, and you always got to expect, your opponents to play well, and because they're such quality players, they can always come at you and make a lot of birdies. So I just had to sort of stick to my game plan, and the figure that I had in my mind was if I got to 15 under, I'm going to make it tough for everyone else. I came up one short of that, but in the end it was good enough. And like I said, as long as I kept the mistakes off the card, it would be tough for them to catch me.
So after his victory in Noida, it's back-to-back wins for Shiv Kapoor, who gets his PGTI season off to the perfect start. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.